And let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. And talking of cancelling, people are trying to cancel Henry Cavill. And why, you say? Apparently for two reasons. And this, I think, is just so dumb. So basically, first off, people have only just realised that Henry Cavill used to date Gina Carano. So if you know who Gina Carano is, I'm pretty sure you do. She's recently been fired from The Mandalorian for posting something she really shouldn't have posted on social media. But then again, I don't actually think she should have been fired. I think that was kind of bang out of order, to be honest. And now she played Cara Dune in that show. She was actually also in Deadpool. And she's a former MMA fighter. And before she kind of got really into acting, she was dating Henry Cavill. They dated for quite a while. Apparently, they were quite serious. And basically, what ended up happening was, well, they split up. And then now it's 2021, and people are just desperate to cancel people. And a lot of people on the internet found out that, Henry Cavill used to date Gina Carano. Let's cancel Henry Cavill. But actually, it was more than that. It was because Henry Cavill didn't comment on the casting of Sasha Calle as Supergirl. And I'm like, oh, really? And I was looking into all of this. And basically, first off, Henry Cavill doesn't have a Twitter. He has an Instagram, but he doesn't have a Twitter. He doesn't tend to post much on Instagram. That was why this whole Mass Effect thing was so huge. He posts a lot of kind of training things and stuff on set of The Witcher, but he doesn't, make statements and things like that on Instagram. And I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think anyone should feel pressured into posting anything about anything on social media. I really don't. But basically, people got annoyed with him because he wasn't saying anything about Sasha Calle being cast. And of course, she's Colombian, so she'll be the first Latina hero in the DCEU. So it's a big deal, I suppose. And Brandon Routh said, "Welcome to the family," and a bunch of other people. But then I looked at who else I looked at all the other kind of main DC comic superheroes, and literally none of them said anything. So Gal Gadot didn't say anything. Ray Fisher didn't say anything. Ezra Miller's not said anything for a long, long time, and Ben Affleck didn't say anything. But for some reason, people were trying to cancel Henry Cavill. Honestly, don't, it gets out of hand. And yeah. So Geekosty says a load of hogwash. Yeah, it's rubbish. And Paul Hurst, hi, welcome to the chat. Paul says, "My God, world's gone mad. So if you don't comment, you're wrong." Yeah, you're completely right. It's shocking. And I was actually talking about this because my wife's Italian. She probably won't like me talking about this, but we were talking about how cancel culture is really just an Anglophone thing. It doesn't happen in France, where I'm from. It doesn't happen in Italy, but for some reason, it's really prominent in the UK and the US. And it's it's kind of going a bit nuts. It's like people have, it's political correctness. And I know I sound like a middle-aged man saying this, but it is to a certain extent political correctness gone mad, especially when people are getting bullied and supposedly cancelled by people for not commenting on things. That for me is I think a lot of that happened to Sebastian Stan as well when he didn't comment on something or other. And it's just come on, we got to stop this now. It is really getting out of hand. And I think I really do think it's an Anglophone thing. I think it's an Anglo-Saxon thing for some reason. It's over here in the UK and it's over there in the US and it's all over Twitter. And that's really all Twitter is nowadays, unfortunately. There is a lot of good stuff on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at Small Screen Co. And we just talk about pop culture. That's all we talk about. And this is the first time I've gone a bit more kind of serious on this show about cancel. I have spoken about cancel culture before, but it's really something that just kind of annoys me, and I think it should stop. And Paul, you say it's going to end up with celebrities coming off social media, not worth the hassle. Yeah, and a lot of celebrities have left social media because of this. Because of that sort of thing. Again, online bullying as well is terrible. What happened to Kelly Marie Tran was awful. And, what happened actually to Gina Carano was really bad. She was bullied as well. And I don't think she deserved to be bullied. I honestly think she's just a bit naive. And recently coming into all this politics stuff. And it's very heated at the moment in the United States. It's very heated in the UK as well, but in the US especially. And, most, as you say, most of the smart celebs, Geekosty, they do stay off social media. And you're going to have Twitter mob after you for my Rickman comments. Oh God, I hope not. I really hope not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the show there because it's been almost an hour and this has been a relatively long one for me. So as I said, I'm going to do a WandaVision